It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. Look, we got a video about old Meezy. DoorDash girl lied about everything. Now, if y'all forgot, this was the girl that was delivering a DoorDash, and allegedly, supposedly, the door was wide open. A nigga was laying out on the couch with his meat out. She took a video of it, and then her account got clapped by DoorDash. Thus, she started crashing out, and everybody seen how crazy she was. Let's get right into it.
So DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. They have my money in that account.
Yeah,
I was
sexual assault's
working.
crazy.
I was literally working, and they deactivated me.
You guys remember the viral DoorDash girl from about a month ago who claimed to be essayed while doing a delivery? She stated that as she walked up to the door to make the delivery as instructed by the person ordering food, she noticed that the guy was on the couch, seemingly passed out while he had his pants down to his ankles. Now in the video, it stated that a man named Austin orders DoorDash, selects the option to have the order left at the door, sees his DoorDasher, me, has a female name, falls asleep on the couch with his pants down and the door wide open. Now where the woman messed up is not only
Hey, ain't gonna lie, that is crazy. Ain't gonna lie, door wide open, sleeping, nigga, you're a lick. That's crazy as fuck.
she put his name out there, but she also put his address and what his home looked like. Also, the fact that he was naked, she displayed that online, and that's wrong. And not just wrong from a moral standpoint, but literally illegal. And that's why today she is locked up somewhere, because she has recently been arrested after getting hit with 2 felony charges: unlawful surveillance and dissemination of surveillance images. Now, reports say that according to authorities, the woman's story did not align with the evidence, while what began as a call for justice has escalated to a criminal case. Internet users are still grappling to understand the twist in this story. It goes on to say, according to the police account, the suspect, a 23-year-old woman named Levi Rose Henderson, visited a customer's address on October 12th to deliver food in a contactless drop-off manner. However, she proceeded to open the closed entrance door and went inside. She found the customer asleep on the couch, wearing his trousers down. She recorded the incident, but later posted the blurred footage of the act on TikTok, claiming she was sexually assaulted. Now, this would contradict everything.
Wait, so she opened the door? Nah. Hey, I knew something was fishy about this situation. I knew it. You open the door while I'm sleeping, then you gonna say I sexually assaulted you? Bitch, what the fuck? Nah, that's crazy. Good? Yeah, good. Good. Lock her ass up.
That she said in the beginning, and a lot of us, myself included, fell for the okie doke. Hell, I remember there
I ain't fall for it, nigga. I ain't fall for the okie doke.
was a video where somebody actually went to the guy's house and then they took pictures of the house and there was no ring camera there. But the report and the accounts from the officers are saying otherwise. However, footage from the ring camera revealed that the customer did not invite her inside. The detectives later determined that he was not intentionally exposing himself, nor was there any evidence of sexual assault. On November 10th, she was arrested for charges related to 2 Class E felonies: unlawful surveillance, as well as the dissemination of unlawful surveillance images. That just means distributing the images that were taken during the unlawful surveillance, so the video online. Now, these aren't just some light charges that are like community service slap on the wrist. Each of these charges apparently have up to 4 years of prison tied to them, which
That's crazy, bro. You just laying down, you tell a motherfucker exactly what to do. Leave my shit at the door. Leave my shit at the door. And then you open the door up, take a video of me, assed out, chilling on my couch, and then you gonna say I sexually assault you, and you gonna post online and put my name out there? Damn. I ain't do shit to you but order a DoorDash. That's probably the worst. That's the worst DoorDash order of all time, bro. I know he like, fuck that, fuck DoorDash. I am never ordering that shit again.
Gonna lie, at that point, I'm snitching. It don't even matter if it's something snitch worthy. I'm finding something to snitch on. 8 years in prison is absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, if you got your bingo cards out, the report states that she did illegally enter this man's dwelling and take pictures of him while he was in a vulnerable state. So if you had your money down for she did a B&E and broke into his house, then hey, you get the money. Now I have to wait and see.
But damn, I thought, what, isn't there a video out there of her saying that she broke into a nigga shit before? Just allegedly saying that she broke into a house before. I swear I seen a video like that. Unless I'm just tripping, I swear I seen a video of her saying that shit. Damn. So she really did break in that nigga shit. That's crazy. Well, but this bitch crazy as fuck. Yeah, ain't gonna lie. Yeah, pack her up. At first, I was like, 8 years is kind of crazy, but she's obviously, hell nah.
the Ring camera footage actually
She's a
does come out,
pervert.
if she actually gets hit with these charges. But I believe that there are two things about this situation that are extremely interesting. The ability to galvanize the internet about your story, about your plight, about your issue is extremely powerful. I know a lot of people gravitated towards this story for a lot of the reasons why a lot of people would gather towards this story. Young white girl, damsel in distress, playing on the heartstrings of victims in the past. I think my biggest takeaway from this situation is that there is a continuous misinformation and disinformation loop that exists on the
And that shows you they know what they be doing. That shows you they know what they be doing. You know what I'm saying? They know how to weaponize their tears. They know how to play into the public hand. They know how much social power kind of they have in the sense of, you know, just screaming, ah, he did this and that to me, while you just on the couch minding your business. Now you all in court cases and all that. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Stay safe.
Now, as it seems right now, she herself is the start of the disinformation loop. But at this point in 2025, all we have to live off of are videos. We can't take words seriously anymore. And even those videos can be, you know, corrupted and distorted. Now, look, I'm not saying that I'm above the madness. I too jump into the fire like the rest of the crowd. But throughout this whole cycle, it was interesting seeing how many people were ready to jump out on a ledge, put out a cropped image, say that something that existed that actually didn't exist existed in order to spin their narrative about this young girl and her situation. The sad part about it is it's actually so easy to be deceived on this internet, and it's even more harder to find the truth. This generation is supposed to have access to information fast, but that doesn't always mean that it's good. And it also doesn't help when even the creator themselves is saying stuff that has holes in it, flaws in it, doesn't line up.
I wonder, do they even teach like media literacy anymore in school? Or like, I feel like when I was in school growing up, they taught me how to fact check sources and shit, like how to track down websites. Like, for people who watching this who may have a kid that's in school, I don't know the odds of that, but for the people that is doing that, do they be teaching y'all kids about like how to fact check shit? Cause I'm like, damn.
With this, that, and the third story, it makes it to where even in the follow-up videos, you have to question what they're saying.
I have obtained irrefutable proof that the door was already wide open when I arrived to the customer's house. But due to its importance, I cannot post that proof at this time.
Now, I know everybody's looking to jump and pile on this woman, and hey, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you, rightfully so. Because in a lot of her videos, she does say some things that are out of pocket and crazy.
I was kicked out of this apartment 6 months ago.
I know I wasn't tripping.
Nobody is currently living in it. How did I get in? That's a secret I'll never tell.
Oh, she in it right now.
I just want to say that a fucking MILF just dropped off my McDonald's. Thank you, Sue. You have my address. Come back sometime. Come back when your shift's over.
Now, about this situation, whether you're on the winning side, the losing side, or you just stayed neutral, what is very interesting to me is that there was a lot of misinformation and disinformation about the situation. I saw a bunch of random tweets popping up on the timeline claiming that they knew the guy in the house and that he does have a Ring doorbell camera, and that they
What'd she just say? He's suing her for false allegations. My friend knows him. He has a doorbell camera and it proves the door was closed. She walked in from what my friend said. Nigga, who are you? We don't even know who you are. Talking about my friend said this. So someone we don't know is telling us that someone we also don't know said this. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
That they knew the guy in the house and that he does have a Ring doorbell camera, and that they knew to talk to the guy. They talked to the actual man in question.
Like, what?
Let's not forget about the slew of videos that came out surrounding the situation, depicting there being some sort of a Ring camera, doorbell, door knock-in type situation going on.
There is Ring footage from the DoorDash video. Watch. Okay, so if you somehow haven't heard the news by now, allegedly people on the internet.
But look how, don't believe no nigga telling you a story with this much excitement on it, bruh. Did you know that when you watch the Ring camera? No.
Claim that the man on his couch in his own house has Ring camera footage of the whole situation going on, which has people outraged.
That's AI.
But
That's
probably
AI.
the craziest thing about this whole situation is everybody keeps flip-flopping on whose side they're actually on. Personally, I did the same thing. First I was defending her, then I wasn't, then I was again, and I'm just all over the place. Now, I've done a lot of research about this, and I actually...
Nigga, you all over the place and you posting an altered video, making it seem like it's real, and then you're gonna say you all over the place because new information keep coming out. Bro, these niggas. Bro, what?
Find the footage anywhere or the man talking about where the footage is. Now, this could just be another thing where the internet just spreads rumors for attention, but the DoorDash girl hasn't uploaded for a week on her page, which has people questioning what's going on with her.
I just think that it's interesting to note that people are so invested in this situation, they're willing to go so far to prove.
Okay, I thought about it a little longer. Maybe he didn't know that the video was fake. Cause maybe he was reacting to, maybe he was looking at the video saying, oh, is this shit real? But if it's obviously AI and he knows AI, you may
their point that they're even generating Sora fake AI videos to prove that this girl broke into the house.
Leave the food by the door. No, I'm going in. I am the victim! I am the victim! I am the victim!
Leave the food on the
Crazy.
door?
Oh, we're cooked.
Nah, I'm going in now. I am the victim! I am the victim!
These aren't even good AI videos.
Yeah.
Now, you and I...
And that's crazy. This is probably like the worst AI is gonna be. If you're optimistic, you know what I'm saying? This is probably the worst AI is gonna be, bro. This shit finna get spooky, bro. Hey, just stay in the house, gang. If you want your food, go pick it up by yourself, bro. Don't send no DoorDashes, my nigga. Alright? Because AI finna start getting niggas jammed up.
I am the victim! I am the victim!
These aren't even good AI videos. Now, you and I, as trained AI viewers on this channel, which I've got to do more AI videos, because every time I text my mom, she like falls for some sort of AI scandal. It's a process, chat. It's a process. You've got to hold the hand of the elderly, because people are falling for this actual content. They are thinking that this is...
My mom be falling for the little game ad scam shit. Bro, we had to clear out her phone because she had like a virus on it. I said, Lord. I said, bro, not like this. Like, bro, what?
Is real. And whether it turns out to be the actual depiction or not the depiction, the question is, why are people so ready to put this disinformation and misinformation out there in order to get a win in the conversation? As stuff started to come out, I felt like I was almost in a CIA Black Mirror episode with how much to bat people were going for these different individuals. And on the flip side of the AI videos that were in defense of the man who was naked on the couch, there was also disinformation and misinformation put out in an attempt to protect the woman in this situation who claimed she was the SA victim.
Again, I can't say for certain if that is true or not. Now here's a picture of Austin and what he looks like.
Damn.
And yes, I did blur out somebody who was with him because that is
Damn, wait, why they posting, bro? Is his face even across the internet?
right to put her in the picture. But I did end up finding his Facebook, and it was from the same town that he is in, and everything.
Bro, you have way too much time on your hands. You searching up niggas' Facebooks from a town that's not nowhere near you over some internet shit? You're a fucking loser.
Tracks. Now, I did end up finding his Twitter as well, and he has not posted anything on the whole situation. Now, lastly, Casey had said that there was a case on Austin. And as you can see, there was a case with Austin. I blurred out his last name because I don't want to dox anybody, but he did have a case for disorderly conduct. Now, looking more into the case, you can actually see that he was in trouble for indecent exposure, but since it was his first time, it got moved down to disorderly conduct.
And see, this is where I step out of the conversation. I don't know what type of day and age we're in, but the stuff that I'm seeing that people are willing to believe disinformation, misinformation, AI videos, fake content, etc., in order to prove their point, to get their shit off, is really, really strange. And
that's because a lot of people live for internet validation. That's the only validation they're probably ever going to get in life, or they think so. So it's like, if my only validation comes from the internet, how do I make myself important on the internet? Go viral by any means necessary. Because it's like, shit, if you willingly spreading lies, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. I don't dislike no one that much to just purposely lie about them. You know what I'm saying? That takes a whole nother effort of not fucking with a nigga. So it comes down to just having no life and too much time on their hands. You know, the usual shit.
unbelievable. I get it. You get some sort of instant gratification in the moment of being on the right side of history, but I promise you, there is no scorecard for Chatter 707. There's no scorecard for X creator when it comes to who's right or who's wrong on these different things. And ultimately, we have to check, and this is just another time, and I'm not saying that I'm not like totally blameless in this conversation, but this is another time where we have to check what we are putting out there, check what's being pushed to the forefront. I bring up those.
I admit, we do all play a role in it, right? Every like, every comment, every share, every video posted, every video reacted, we all play a role in spreading misinformation in a sense if we do not do our due diligence. That's if we do not do our due diligence. But if we, we just be posting shit without nothing to back it up, there's a chance that we spreading misinformation, So everybody got to take accountability, but if you go out your way to spread it, that's a whole different story.
Obviously bad AI videos in this conversation because I saw big TikTok creators actually put that shit on their page and pose it as real video. Forget if they get vindicated in December or whatever. That's not right. Like, that's just not right at all. And I know that people will be ready to jump on the bandwagon and kind of poo-poo on her for all the things that she's done in this situation, the potential lies that she's told, etc., etc. But I will say we are creating a pretty bad environment here where people are allowed to use AI video, this much disinformation, this much misinformation in order to get their shit off about any sort of actual situation.
Honestly, but I get what you... Quality video, Meezy, you did your thing. But I think, bro, like, the whole misinformation thing is not new. Like, these news channels and all that have been spreading misinformation forever, right? But I think it became a point in which the internet is so widely spread and that people who aren't on news channels and on cable TV have so much popularity in which they could spread misinformation and it will actually matter to people. Back in the olden days, what I'm saying, with no social media, how far can a lie really travel? But on the internet, that shit travels fast. So it's like, it comes down to the social media, validation, niggas being losers, and people being bored. And I'm gone. Peace.